Oh, Jesus. Hi friends, my name is Anna and today I'm doing my September/bookstanathon TBR. This TBR is very ambitious considering I start school this month, so we'll see how much I get done. But one of my big goals for this school year is to just be on my phone and be on my computer less than I already do, because I'm on my phone mindlessly scrolling through Twitter all the time, or like Instagram and stuff like that, which I spend hours and hours wasted doing that. I think that will help me read more, because instead of just like on my bed scrolling through my phone, I will be reading, which means I will read more, which means happiness. So I have a lot of books on my TBR just because there are so many books that I really want to read, and I've been in a good reading mood. I'm planning on doing weekly reading vlogs, so that also motivates me to read more. I'm going to start with my bookstanathon TBR. If you don't know what the bookstanathon is, it is a readathon hosted by Chanel from Chanel Time and Allison from the Apple Court. They are both amazing. I really love both of their channels, and they're hosting just a really laid back readathon from the 1st of September to the 15th of September. So this is kind of like also when I start school, but that's okay because it's super chill, and I only have 3 books for that readathon, so it should be pretty doable. I will put up like a picture of the bingo card and everything, and I'll leave a link to their Twitter in the description and their channels so you can watch the video. I'm gonna do the top row, so Boo Boo the Fool, Spill the Tea, and Never Been to 𝐄𝐿𝐍𝐃. I forgot to mention that these are all based on like Stan Twitter references or just memes, so I love that because I love all of these memes so much. It was just a really good idea to make a readathon based on these things. So for Boo Boo the Fool, it's read a mystery, and for that I'm reading The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This on Goodreads is classified as a mystery, so we're going with it. It looks small, but she's kind of thick because the pages are thin and the writing is small, so hopefully this will be easy to get through. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to read these in order, if it doesn't matter. I'm assuming it doesn't matter just because of how laid back it is. Then for Spill the Tea, it's read a book that intimidates you, and for that I'm choosing Renegades by Marissa Meyer. This just intimidates me because she thick. It's a whole new series, a new fantasy world, so hopefully it's good and it's not difficult to like understand the world building or anything. Looking forward to this. I also have this on audiobook, so that will definitely help me out because I commute to school, so it will be good reading time. What am I doing with my hands? And the last book on my TBR is Never Been to 𝐄𝐿𝐍𝐃.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to 𝐄𝐿𝐍𝐃.
I love this meme. It's A+ spicy meme. It's read a book set in a different world, or like a road trip book. So for this, I'm choosing Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. This is, I'm assuming, set in a different world just because it's fantasy and the grimoires can talk, I think. So that sure ain't this world. I've heard so many amazing things about this book, so I just really want to jump on that hype train and see what it's all about. These are the 3 books I want to read for bookstanathon. Now on to my general TBR. I think last month I mentioned that I want to read a nonfiction book every month. That was one of my goals for 2019. Have I stuck to it? No. Oops. I didn't even start the book that I wanted to read this month, which was The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I desperately want to actually read nonfiction every month. So for September, I chose Humans, A Brief History of How We Effed It All Up by Tom Phillips. I saw this in the bookstore and I thought it was interesting. I'm just interested in like humans, you know, and how we effed it all up, because boy did we F it up. This was actually my brother's book. He started reading it but didn't really want to read it, so he asked me if I wanted it and I said heck yeah, so thank you, brother. It seems easy to read, it's not that long, so hopefully I will actually read a nonfiction next month. Stay tuned. The next book I want to read in September is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. This is for the Patronus Book Club, which I'm part of on Instagram, so in September we're reading Goblet of Fire. We're reading a book every month. Really excited for this. This, from what I remember, was my favorite in the series. I'm looking forward to seeing if this is still my favorite. Yeah, I loved the Triwizard Tournament so much, so I'm really excited for this one. Also, I just love this illustration of Harry, Ron, and Hermione on the back. It's chef's kiss. So beautiful. Next book I want to read, Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. This is a beautiful fairy loot edition. A gumiho, a nine-tailed fox who survives by consuming the energy of men, love that. I don't know why I keep looking at my phone, like I stacked all the books here. The next book I want to read is Nevernight by 𝐃.𝐒. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and I think 𝐂𝐔𝐈𝐍𝐃 comes out in September, so perfect timing. Not that I think I'm gonna like be able to read the whole trilogy next month, but I want to at least get started because I've heard so many great things about this book. I'm definitely gonna be doing a reading vlog for this book because it's one of my most anticipated reads. I want to document my experience reading this book. And the last book on my TBR is actually for a new series on my channel in which I read various people in my lives' favorite books. Does that sentence make sense? Like, I want to read my mom's favorite book, my dad's favorite book, my grandma's favorite book, etc. And like vlog my experience and then get them, hopefully convince them to be in the video, or at least talk about why they love the book. The first book I'll be reading for this is my mom's favorite book, which is A Gentleman in Moscow by Amor Towles. She's read this book like 2 or 3 times, which is crazy because my mom does not reread books, but she just loves this book so much, and when she starts a new book, she's like, yeah, I don't like this, and she'll just start reading this again, and she really wants me to read it. I will be reading it next month and vlogging my experience. Hopefully I can convince her to like be in the video with me, or at least like her voice in the video, because I really want her thoughts on this book. So yeah, that's my TBR. It's a lot of books, very ambitious, but I'm really looking forward to it. I also have a lot of exciting videos planned that I'm in the midst of filming that I'm really excited to put out, and also just a bunch of reading vlogs. And yeah, I'm just so excited for what this month will bring, except for school. I'm not excited for school. Let me know what book you're most excited to read. I think I'm most excited to read Nevernight or A Gentleman in Moscow. Alright, I really gotta go because I'm in the weirdest mood. I just cannot stop moving. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
She said